104.5 SNX, the morning after Broadway attorney Owen Huggett, and special in-studio guest, BC Jean. BC, how are you?
I'm great. Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks. BC, you know her for that song, Just a Guy, which we've been spinning on SNX. We'll play that for you in just a second here. Also wrote Beyonce's song, If I Were a Boy.
Yes.
What best describes your sound, if you had to tell somebody? Like this is my sound.
This is my sound.
You can
rock, pop.
compare if you want.
Rock, pop. No, I don't want to compare myself to anyone. I'll let other people do that. But I'm rock, pop. I'd say my lyrics are very honest. I write pop melodies. My voice has some pop or rock edge to it. So it's fun, honest, sincere, and I'm very young right now. Very girl.
Yeah, 20.
Girl
You're
anthem.
only 22 years old.
23.
20. Oh,
let's say 22. That's good. 22.
Did you just have a birthday recently, or?
April.
Oh, wow.
I know I'm getting old.
Oh, please.
Yeah, right. I'm almost 30 years old. Jeez.
That's good.
That's
That's a
really
good age for guys, though, right? It's always good when you get older. Girls are always like, I'm afraid to get old, but guys, they mature with age and get better looking and.
Well.
Yeah, hopefully, or they just get hairier and fatter.
Hairier.
Oh.
You know, just
Nowhere to go in this conversation. I'll just let you guys talk.
put on some weight. Just saying.
I have, yeah. Well, I'm married, so it's okay. Some extra fluff.
That's awesome.
So how did you come up with the idea for If I Were a Boy?
I was in New York and I had just, my first love cheated on me. And so I went through my first breakup ever, and I was hungry and trying to be healthy at the same time. So I was walking through Times Square and I was like, oh man, I wish I were a boy. And the producer I was working with, Toby, goes, well, why? And I go, because I really want that pizza and that popcorn. It smells really good. And he goes, well, what else would you do? Well, I'd be a better man than my ex. And then he had a little tape recorder. He always recorded anything interesting I said. And he goes, well, how would you sing it? I'm like, I don't know, Toby, if I were a boy. Okay, shut up, I'm hungry. And the next thing I know, we wrote the song like 30 minutes. It was just kind of a therapy session. Turned into the best breakup ever.
Now, how did Beyonce pick it up?
Somehow, she heard it from him, and
You had recorded it originally, right?
oh yeah, it'll be on my record as well. My album
okay.
Comes out in January, but yeah, it was. I was shopping it to labels, and so it was going to be my single. It was kind of
shopping it for yourself.
Yeah. I was trying to get a record deal as an artist, and then next thing I know, Beyonce singing it, and I became more attractive to labels, so I had more interest in.
What was it like to get that call? Hey, so this one chick,
Beyonce, I don't know if you've heard of her. Yeah.
She wants to sing your song. Are you okay with that? Like, what was that like?
Well, at first I was like, what a compliment. It's a hit song. I knew it.
Like, Beyonce handpicked that song?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, her and her
Worked out for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now Reba McEntire's singing it. It'll be on her record.
Really?
Out. Yeah.
Oh, because you wanted to eat pizza.
Yeah. It's the greatest thing ever, right?
Oh my gosh, I'm just going to start saying random stuff.
Yes,
Broadwayers follow me around.
Yeah, with a tape recorder,
That's
right?
what I do
Just follow you
every
around
day.
the flip.
Yes.
Now, when you perform it, is it much like Beyonce's performance? I forget what it was. Some MTV event that she performed it at, and she kept doing the crotch grab.
Oh no, I leave the crotch grab out.
Okay. All right. I was just wondering.
No, mine's a little bit. I mean, ours are different just because our voices are different. But same melody. She switched a couple of my lyrics around, I think. She says, I say, make out with who I want to, and she says, kick it with who I want to, or something, you know, so things like that.
You're okay with that, though, if Beyonce wants to change a couple words?
Yeah, of course, make it you, of course.
Okay, as long as you get credit, right?
Right.
Let's talk about Just a Guy, your single.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that song. Now, If I Were a Boy, Just a Guy.
Just a Guy, yeah. It's the
sequel.
Yeah, it's a sequel. It's the bookend or second chapter.
I had a sex change, now I'm just a guy. Nope.
No,
nope.
yeah. It's going to just keep going and keep going. It's kind of the acceptance of the boy, I'd say. So if I were a boy is the bitter, sad, you broke my heart, I wish you were something different. Just a guy is the acceptance. So, you know what, boys will be boys. I'm going to love or hate you the way you are. Love and hate you probably the way you are.
So this song goes best piggybacked with If I Were a Boy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Play that and then
yeah,
this.
Oddly enough, it wasn't necessarily meant to be that way, but throughout my writing, I was writing for a year and a half trying to get this album done, and Just a Guy was one of the last songs I'd written.
Really?
And I was like, yeah, we came up with the title.
Ends up being the single. That's crazy.
And
Yeah.
ended up being a single, yeah. But I have a lot of fun stuff on the record.
Were you inspired by a particular guy to write this?
If I Were a Boy was a particular guy.
Okay.
Just a Guy is a couple, I'd say.
Oh.
There's pretty much one. It's a new guy, though.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, right.
No? Okay. It's going to come out eventually. I just want to be the one that gets it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because someday you're going to be a big superstar. I'm going to see you on Entertainment Tonight, and they're going to be like, BC Jean tells all and tells you who the guy is behind the song.
Save it for
Just
that,
a guy.
yeah.
Well, this is Entertainment Tonight with Billy Bush. Is he on Entertainment? I don't know. Okay. All right, let's play it. More with BC Jean next after Just a Guy. Check the song out, 104.5 SNX.